guys, my name is Michaela. I am the founder and co-owner of Golden Strands Hair Extension Company. I wanted to get on here and introduce myself and introduce our brand for you guys today. So I have been doing hair for 10 years. I also own Michaela & Co Salon in Eagle, Idaho, and I am obsessed with the beauty industry and hair extensions in particular. They're just my favorite thing to do on the planet, and I wanted to just showcase our brand a little bit for you guys because we are a newer brand. So our range has hand-tied hair extensions, machine wefts, and then coastal wefts, which is also a hybrid weft. We have 20 different shades, and they're all named after renowned, well-known beaches. I love the beach, I love the sun, I love summer, so it just fit organically to name them all after my favorite things. So along with my love for the beach, I also have two very adorable golden retrievers, and that was part of my inspiration for the name Golden Strands because I am obsessed with my dogs like a lot of people I know. So that was also a little fun tidbit on inspiration for the name. So with that, I wanted to start a new series introducing you guys to all the different shades, and I also get a lot of questions on why I choose different combinations for my clients, what I reach for over other things when I'm picking out new hair, and kind of my thought process behind it. So I always like to do at least 2 different shades. Optimal is 3 if I can when I'm doing my blondes and bronze, and then some of my high contrast brunettes I'll choose 3 different shades. So I always think you should have a highlight shade, so the pop, the one that's going to match the lightest, also can help give clients an extra highlight if their hair can't be pushed or achieve that level of lightness. And then I also do a mid shade to match their low light, and then I love to throw in just a couple pieces that match what they fade to. So with that being said, we'll just jump right into it. I'm going to go over, and these are by far my most reached for and our most popular as a company's shade ranges. All of the girls at the salon use these the most. These are also the ones we sell the most of, so they are definitely beautiful. So we're going to start out with our first one being Crystal Beach. It is by far our whitest platinum, coolest blonde you can get. This one is beautiful. I would say this one's my second reach for solid blonde shade. The other one would definitely be Champagne Beach. This one comes in rooted and unrooted. Crystal just comes in unrooted. So definitely for our solid platinum blondes, you can't tell really on camera how much different, but this one is a little bit warmer, slightly beigeier than Crystal Beaches. So our first dimensional extension would be rooted Whitehaven Beach. We have this one in a non-rooted version, but the rooted is definitely our most popular. Our highlight shade in this is Champagne Beach, so that really bright beigey platinum blonde, and then we have a perfect, I would say, level 8 low light in it, and then a small level 7 root. This one is by far our most popular shade in our dimensional range. This one is the one we sell the most of and also use the most of because it's just so versatile. It almost blends with every single blonde you could have walking. And our final shade, and by far my favorite dimensional blonde that we have, is also our newest shade to the range. It's Hidden Beach. I love this shade. It's so beautiful. I use it the most on my blondes. I have a lot of cool bright blondes that I do, and this one is just my favorite. So our highlight in this one is Crystal Beach, so the really cool, really ashy extension shade, and then on our back we have a 8-ish low light that's really cool, and then a 8 and a, I would say, matches perfectly to an 8 and a root on this one, and it is beautiful. So if you're looking for a cool, ashy, low lighted extension, this would be your favorite. So now let's get into mixing and matching all the different shades together. One of my most popular combinations is just taking Crystal Beach and Hidden Beach together, mixing them into this really, really pretty dimensional, ashy, but bright shade. And then sometimes I'll mix in Champagne Beach together just creates the most flawless dimensional extension shade. So one of my favorites by far. You can also customize these by doing the brightest one on the top, the dimensional one on the bottom, mixing them in the middle. All of those will give you a completely different result, which I think is so amazing in our creativity and flexibility as artists, giving our clients the look we want. We can take two different shades of hair, layer them together differently, and you're going to get a vastly different result. So another combination that we do a ton of is Champagne Beach and Whitehaven. So you can see it's a slightly darker low light on camera. It's really hard to give you the exact details, but this one's so pretty. So when you layer that one on top, you get a slightly beigeier result versus if you flip the two of them and you put the blonde on top, you get a brighter, more solid feel, less contrast, I feel, between the two. So that's also a really popular mixture. Also, a really good example is doing two of the solid blondes to one low light color. Usually I will custom root the solid blonde if my client is rootier or more dimensional. I just find that they hide in there better. They're a little easier. So if I mix two of the platinum to one of the low light, you can see it gives you a much more solid blonde look, less dimensional. Same thing if you were to do Hidden Beach in with all of these shades, it's going to give you an even softer result because it's a lighter low light and a lighter root color. Still equally as beautiful, just depends on what you're going for, but I love this look as well. So let me know if you guys have any questions about color combinations, or let me know your favorite ones to do as well. Even if they're in other lines, I always love to get inspo for other color combinations. All right, that is all for our color combinations in our blonde ranges today. More to come soon. We have 20 different shades in this line, so there's a lot more color combinations to come, a lot more that we intermix and match. So I'll show you guys these more in our blonde collection as well. And I had so much fun showing you guys new shades, so I'll see you guys soon.